Hey folks, this is Fox the Cleopatra 1 here to explain some alternative strats for Shadow of the Colossus, specifically for Basaran. Now, I'm actually including myself and some audio in this to help explain it a little bit, just because it may not be quite apparent exactly what's going on in the video without some small explanation. Basically, if you wait past 2.5 seconds to interact with aggro at all, you actually won't trigger Basaran's bullets to be fired in general. So it's to me much more consistent in the idea that you can just avoid the bullets altogether instead of trying to make sure that your aggro controls are 100% correct every single time, every time you try and do a speed run or go through the game at all to get this done. So basically what I try and look for is when I'm looking at the timer, basically I'll run up to aggro and say, okay, as soon as I notice 2.6 on the timer, jump onto him and run towards Basaran. If you can notice that earlier or jump, a little, basically right as 2.5 shows up on the timer, then he shouldn't fire any bullets and you can just make a beeline for his leg to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and show this off and go through the entire, Basaran kill basically to get this done. Generally what I see, like I said, when I'm doing speed runs is 2.6, but if you can kind of like finagle that time a little bit more to get it done earlier, should be about the same thing, but that's the simple piece of it all, to completely avoid the bullets if you're not that consistent with aggro rides. So here we go. And so there it is. I did a little bit of weird stuff there with hopping around his face, basically, but the main portion of that is the dodging of the bullets to just beeline it for his leg if you wait long enough. It may not be exactly as fast as just immediately hopping aggro and avoiding the bullets, but I feel like it's much more consistent in making sure that he doesn't walk forward at any point to actually, actually make sure you get the strat to have him immediately jump up, like I said, versus him walking forward. So feel free to hit me up on Twitch or YouTube to ask any questions if you may have them, but it's pretty straightforward for the most part, like I said. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you can use this for yourself.